Hello guys, today we are going to see the structure of agree and disagree a type question. So if this type of question will come in our exam, then we have to write five paragraphs. One is for introduction, then two paragraphs for agree or disagree, and one is for disagree. So if we write two paragraph for agree, so we have to write our body paragraph 3 for disagree, and if we write body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2 for disagree, then we have to write body paragraph 3 for agree, and the last one is for conclusion. Okay, so now we see a structure for introduction. So here we first have to paraphrase the question, and then we use this structure. If question, I wholeheartedly whether we if we agree, so I wholeheartedly agree with the late statement, or if we have to disagree, then I wholeheartedly disagree with the late statement, such a proposition or such a pessimistic viewpoint. Here, wholeheartedly means fully, and pessimistic viewpoint only use when we disagree with the question. So pessimistic is equal to negative. So uh, uh, use this only when we want to disagree with the question. Okay, and my inclination is elaborated or justified in the ensuing paragraphs. Then structure for body paragraphs. Each body paragraph must have at least 60 words, so that we can reach our 250 words limit. There are several reasons to strengthen my stance. The foremost one is dash. Here we have to write our main point. Try to write main point between 5 to 7 words, and then explain that point. So for explanation we can write in other words and explain the main point, or we can also use this is to say that explanation starter. Then we have to write one example related to this main point. So for that, an apt example for this is dash, or we can also write for instance or to illustrate and then example. Okay, then body paragraph 2, it is also between 60 to 70 words. Furthermore, the other reason to prove my point is dash. So here the we have to write second point and then explain it. This is because, or by this I mean that, and explain the main point. In addition, the fact that point 3 is also logical. So this is optional. If we have point 3, then we can write, or 2 point is acceptable. Then body paragraph 3 is also a minimum 60 words. However, some counterclaim and believe this is not the case. They argue that point 3 point 3 contrast of point 1 and point 2. Here we have to write one point which is opposite to point 1 and point 2. This is because, and then we have to explain it. So this is because, and explain the main point. We have to write body paragraph 3 based on people's point of view. For example, why some people don't believe, some people disagree with this. Okay, here is note, explanation is must. Write at least 1 to 2 sentence related to each main point. Example is optional. However, it is better if we include one example in our essay. So it will help to cross our 250 words mark. Then in this type of question, body paragraph 3 is based on people point of view, as I said earlier. Why some people believe that. So here some, for example, some counter claim and believe this is not the case, and they argue that. So here some and they stands for people. Okay, and the last paragraph is for a question, for conclusion. It is between 40 to 50 words. To conclude the discussion, it can be reiterated that here reiterated means to say one more time again. So to conclude the discussion, it can be reiterated that although point of body 3 means the people's point, my reason that point of body 1 as well as point of body 2 are logically acceptable. Okay, here is the full structure of this question type. This paragraph is for introduction, this for body paragraph 1, this is for body paragraph 2, this is for body paragraph 3, and the last one is for conclusion. So that's it guys, I hope this helps.